Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay? So, thank you for coming to UMA's annual meeting. Um, I am officially calling this meeting to order at 6:32. Um, at this time, I would like to close nominations for our member board seats right now. If you still are interested in becoming a member of the UMA board, there are appointed seats that you can apply for that come in on a rolling basis as the need is there to be filled. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the current board of directors. My name is Ari Taylor. I am the president of the board of Urban Media Arts. We are joined by Jordan Shapiro, our vice president. Lori Ardai, who is our clerk. Brian Boswell, our treasurer. We have Emmanuel Marsh.
Just a board member, that's all.
Karen Lynch. Alexandria Oanhu? Anoa. Thank you. Mary Dalba. And our newest member, Eden Garhart-Smith. At this time, I'd like to call up our executive director, Tina Lagarde, to give us an update from the director.
Thank you so much, Ari. Everybody hear me okay? I know it's a massive room, so listen closely. As some of you may know, I'm not the best at public speaking, so I tend to like to just have conversations. I do have notes in front of me. I might get a little flustered, but y'all know me, so talk to me later if you didn't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth for some reason. All right? So I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. I greatly appreciate your support in our organization and your engagement and understanding what we are doing here as a community media center. It's very important to us to have these face-to-face conversations with our community. So thank you so much for coming tonight. It's been a very full year at UMA. With so many accomplishments, I could not possibly list them all in the time given tonight. So what I'd like to do is take the opportunity to just provide a few highlights. As some of you may know, we had an incredible program over the summer that led into the fall, the Film Building Malden, Our City in Motion project. It wrapped up this, yes, absolutely. That project wrapped up this fall, and I use the term wrapped up loosely because we do hope to be able to do more with that program in the future. But it wrapped up this fall with a successful run of 3 premiere events averaging between 60 and 90 in attendance, and a final exhibition, you know the word I'm saying, style multimedia finale and roundtable event that brought in about 100 attendees. And if you were fortunate enough to attend that event, it was one of the most incredible things I've seen in a community. I really had a great time at that event. So it featured 6 films and 1 behind-the-scenes documentary created by interns. And through the program, UMA added 24 members, some who are starting podcasts, a new board member, and several new collaborators, youth volunteers, and potential advisors. Overall, the program connected with a number of media professionals, community development and diversity professionals, businesses, organizations, film thought leaders, and a variety of community members who were not familiar with who UMA was. So again, I think that deserves a nice round of applause. We've also had a number of physical changes to our facility and updates this year, which are not always glamorous, but are very necessary to our ongoing operations. As you know, this facility is about 30 plus years old, and some of the things have not been fixed in 30 some years. One of which I am very proud to say is our roof. We have a brand new roof as of last week. So for the very first time, and I don't know how long, Anne can attest to this, we don't have buckets sitting out when it rains. Who knew? So we're very excited about that. We also had, due to some very generous grant funding, we installed the bench in the front lobby, which is ADA compliant, and I am very proud of that project. We're going to continue our quest to improve our facility with grant money that we secured to hire a firm to complete a feasibility study in the next year. So, as many of you may know, our downstairs right now is not utilized to its full potential, and we hope to create accessibility and space utilization in that area in the near future. So. Fundraising has been a primary focus, and we have some modest success with awarding of several grants for particular projects, i.e. the roof, and applications will be completed for more in the coming year. We also held various online and in-person fundraising events with initial success that we hope to build on. However, here's where the fun part gets, right? We still have a serious budget deficit due to declining cable franchise fees. As funds from these fees continue to shrink, we will very soon need to make a decision on what services we'll be able to provide our community. No one here wants to make that decision. We want to be able to offer more to our community. More workshops, more events, and to be able to focus on more on developing programs from feedback that we receive from our community, like youth summer camps and after-school programs, and expanding our coverage of local events. We here will continue to do the work to find the funds, and we need the community's help. This past Giving Tuesday, we launched our year-end campaign with a goal of $5,000. You may see ongoing social media stories called UMA Stories, where staff interviewed artists, creators, business leaders, and friends of UMA. These stories are showing the impact of UMA in our community. They are revealing and heartfelt. They are important conversations we're having with our community members right now. So my ask to you in this group and on those watching now and later is please like, share, and donate if you can and help us reach that goal. Other ways that you can support UMA is by renewing your membership. Engage with us. Tell us what you would like to do here. We'd love to be able to offer that service to you. And we always appreciate your financial support. And in fact, tonight, if you'd like to, Felicia's got the credit card reader out there somewhere. So, might as well just check it off your list to do, right?
We take checks too.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And we are very excited to be partnering with Adi, I'm going to butcher his last name, I'm sorry, Owadaru, for Moroccan Caravan Tours on a fundraising trip to Morocco next summer. This trip will take place the first 2 weeks of June 2024, and a full description of the trip itinerary will be on our website by the end of next week. A significant portion of the proceeds from this trip will be donated to Urban Media Arts to support our programming. So we're very excited about this opportunity. Obviously, our biggest need is financially. However, supporting UMA does not require a donation. Tell a friend about us. Talk to us about volunteer opportunities. We have many of them and may be able to answer some of our community requests by getting volunteers to help us out. Share, like, comment on our social media, and sign up for our newsletter. In other words, please engage with us because we want to engage with you. Right? That's my update. I wanted to, it's not on the agenda, but I could provide an opportunity for any questions currently. Jimmy, you have a question?
Yeah, how about a wrestling fundraiser?
Wrestling fundraiser? Are you and I going to wrestle? Ready? That's a great idea, Jimmy. Happy to talk more with you. All right? Awesome. So I am very excited. I'm very excited and honored to present UMA's very first Legacy Award this evening. So Urban Media Arts Legacy Award is bestowed upon an individual or individuals in recognition for substantial history of contributions and advocacy in community media and media arts. And this year's recipients are Robin and Laura Clifford from Reeling, the movie review show. And we have a little video to highlight some of their contributions. So.
Welcome to the special edition of Reeling. I'm Robin Clifford.
And I'm Laura Clifford.
Tonight on the 600th edition of Reeling, welcome to show number 700 of Reeling. It's been a long time coming, but I can finally say it. Welcome to show number 800 of Reeling. Tonight we have great white sharks, cannibals, and the mummy.
Tonight on Reeling, we've got a couple of family films for the holidays, a couple of awards hopefuls.
We have a rare occurrence tonight. I've actually seen 9 of the 10 films that we are doing tonight, except for the one that I really wanted to see the most.
I really, really liked the way they did this. I can't recommend it highly enough. I give it an A. I enjoyed it. I gave it a B.
I gave it a C+, a positive C+. It was not good filmmaking. And as I said, I gave it a C-.
I gave it a D+.
Not high praise.
Yeah, no it ain't.
You have to pay attention during this movie.
I watched this movie and all I could say is what were they thinking?
Tonight we have movies about politics, music, and a whole bunch of other things.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
So as the video, said, both Robin and Laura Clifford began their production here at UMA in March of 1991. And ahead of the social media curve, they have been sharing their reviews on their website, reelingreviews.com, since 1995. They have produced more than 800 consecutive episodes over the past 30 years. And they still have the same dedicated crew members over the past 30 years, including longtime UMA members Christine Murphy, Scott Randolph, Paul Angelosano, that one, and Alfin. So I'd like to invite Robin and Laura to come up and accept their award. Do you want to help me with this? You stay down there, I'll come down here.
I'm going to stay down here.
The walking wounded here.
Oh, thank you.
All 3 of us are the walking wounded here.
Wow.
And so, I'll read what the award says, and we'll take a photo. And the award says, in recognition of the longstanding contributions to media arts, this award is hereby presented to Robin and Laura Clifford in appreciation for your commitment, creativity, and unselfish dedication to urban media arts and the local community.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. I voted for you.
Oh, thanks.
You want to hold your award?
I'm good. I just want to thank everybody. This is just really, really lovely and really appreciated. We've spent so many hours in this facility. We've made a lot of friends. We've lost a number of friends, including Chris Sell, who was the director of our show for something like 20 years, and a longtime member of MATV UMA. And it's just been a wonderful experience, and we appreciate everybody who helps us do this show, and we've had a blast, and thank you all.
I'm done. And
No, taking my agenda. Tina.
well, you don't need that. It's all good.
Go straight to video. Yeah. So I want to bring it back. There's not too much to do at this annual meeting. Our regular board meetings are a bit longer, as many of the board members can attest to. But we do have a lot of fun. So, and I think I broke the microphone. I did something bad. So the next order of business, and really the only order of business, unless there is any new business to the table. Anything? Okay.
Bring it up now?
Yeah.
The new business I have is actually introducing somebody that we asked to fill in a one-year appointed seat that would end on next year in 2024. I know that as part of the chairperson of the nominations committee, normally I would call a nominations meeting, but I figured that since we're all here, that we can actually take that, take the vote tonight. As the chairperson of the nominations committee, I actually proposed to this full board the candidacy for Lisette Alvarado to fill in that one-year appointed seat for the year of that would end on the year 2024. And so I opened that up and would like to make a motion or have her come up before us. I know that she's in the audience tonight. I asked her to come here. And I don't know if you want to hear from her. She just ran for mayor, so she should be able to. She should be able to dust off one of her speeches that she used during the campaign for a few months, but I propose her candidacy for this board.
Okay. On Emmanuel's motion and Mary's second to add Lizette to our board as an appointed seat. All in favor? Any opposed? Any abstained? Okay. Welcome aboard, Lizette. So before we are going to be going to the election of officers, I will talk a little bit about the member seats. We have 3 nominees for our member seats. Karen Lynch is running for re-election. There are, can you give me the names on the 2
the other name
appointed?
is, Jonathan
Jonathan
Beckenheimer,
Beckenheimer and
Ted
Ted
Lewis.
Lewis. So you can find out more about them. If you're a member of UMA, you will get a ballot in your email within the next, I'd say, hour. By 8 o'clock tonight. You should see a ballot in your email that those will be open. You can vote for up to 2, and there will be a bio, a little bit about each of the candidates, so that you're able to adequately place your vote. So please do that. Voting ends on December 13th at 6:30 p.m. and within 24 hours we should have results. We are not as quick as the city clerk. At least we don't promise to be. Before we go to election of new officers, I want to speak for a moment of what UMA has meant to me personally. I think a lot of you have heard this story. When I was 11 years old, someone came to the YWCA with the ability to learn how to make videos in this new facility called MATV. And I was this really shy, very awkward, and somewhat bullied child that didn't feel very comfortable. And I came to UMA, and Ann taught my first class, and I owe so much of who I am to this facility and the people who were there then and who are here now and who have been here in between. When I was called to ask about possibly serving on the board in 2018, I had never served on a board. It was not something that I ever thought about doing, and as my husband can tell you, I was floored. Like, it was the most, you would have thought that the President of the United States came to me and was like, I'm appointing you, perfect, and everything. I was like, I can't believe they want me. How, And what an opportunity to be able to give back to an organization who has really given me so much. It spawned my love of filmmaking. It spawned just so much passion in me over the years and gave me an outlet to do things that I didn't think I could do. And because of I wouldn't be where I am today without this organization. So I am extremely grateful. I'm extremely grateful to have served on this board for the last 5 years, as your president for the last 4. It is bittersweet that I am moving on, and I won't be here on the third Wednesday of every month with you guys. But I am excited to see what you do, and I will always be a proud supporter of this organization, and I can't wait to work with you from the other side. And I'd also at this time like to take a moment to give a round of applause to Jordan Shapiro, who has served many terms on our board, and we go out together. But we are incredibly thankful for all of his service, and there's cake. So thank you all so much. And at this time, I am going to call to order the nomination of new officers. For the office of president, we have a nomination for Mary Dalba. Mary accepts the nomination. For office of vice president, we have a nomination of Emmanuel Marsh. For clerk, we have a nomination of Lori Ardai. And for treasurer, we have a nomination of Brian Boswell. Lizette, you get to vote. So to accept these nominations, do I have a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept, we can take them all collectively. So
Yes.
I will make the motion to accept all nominees for all open seats of this board.
Second.
Yes, right, yes, thank you, Always coming.
Okay. All in favor? Opposed?
Maybe just one person.
Abstained? Congratulations to the new executive board of UMA. I know they will do great things. On that note, would you guys like to stand up and, I don't know, everybody can see it's a small room, but if you want to stand up, and, you know. With nothing else on the table tonight, we can officially close this meeting 5 minutes early. That is historic in an UMA board meeting, let me tell you. I'm using the gavel. Hold on. Ready? Oh, we haven't officially motioned. I'm ready.
No, I figured we stay here right till about 7. Let's just.
And this is exactly why we never leave on time.
Yeah, we'll just stay.
Emmanuel, did you not hear about cake? Did you not hear about cake?
Oh, I don't think-
Others do, Emmanuel, others do.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are officially adjourned.